Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is part 22 of my One Piece overview series. Last video I did volumes, let me see, 91, 92, and 93. So today we're gonna keep chugging along. I'm doing just 3 volumes again, but I wanted to show you guys all this stuff that I got. I did go to that One Piece event that my Barnes and Noble had. I'll be honest, it was kind of lame. It was more like a thing for little kids, but there was a raffle which I didn't win. And then we're handing out some pretty cool stuff, so I'm gonna show you guys the stuff that I got. This cool postcard. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be, but it has that cool art that Oda did for the 100th volume, and then just some advertisements on the back. I've been thinking about getting this One Piece Ace backstory. It's drawn by Boichi, the guy behind Sunken Rock and Dr. Stone. And I honestly love his art style, man, especially in like the One Piece style. That's a really good art style. I love it. I don't know if I should get it though. It'll feel out of place in my collection, but I'll think about it. I'm still on the fence. So yeah, I got that postcard. I think this is a tattoo. This cool little sticker of Luffy eating a big burger. A bookmark. And then let's see if I can get it in frame here. I also got a poster. Just another advertisement. I thought it would be cooler, honestly. They said they were having trivia games, which I would have been a beast at. But I don't think I stayed there long enough. Yeah, it was mostly meant for kids. They had little kid games and stuff. So I was like, man, I'm out of here. I just grabbed my stuff and me and my friend left. But yeah, that was some cool stuff that I got from the event. I did not win the raffle. I put in 2 entries actually, one for me and my little brother, or my cousin. I told him he was my cousin, and they gave us an extra entry, but we didn't win. But yeah, let's get into the video. So, question of the day: what is your favorite Wano design for the Straw Hats? For me, it's really difficult because they're all so good. Oda's really good at designing characters, especially for new arcs and stuff. But I feel like I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on that one, but I think I'm leaning towards Usopp, even though I'll talk about it later. But he does basically nothing in this arc, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I really like Usopp's design in this arc. So of course I'll show you guys the volume covers. There's 94. And I don't think there's much going on in this chunk either. There's 95, and then there's the Yonkos. So this one's really cool. And then 96, which probably has the most important backstory in the entire series. All of this, I think this whole volume, you can see it with the black spine right here. Almost the entire thing is backstory for Odin, I think. And it's something that fans have been wanting to see for a really, really, really long time. So I'm very excited to talk about that. That's gonna be most of the video here. I'm gonna speed through 94 and 95, Um, but yeah, let's get into the video. So I think last we left off, they executed Yasu. And then it's revealed that the smile fruits are, they're destroying people's lives in that little village. And then here, the Straw Hats do their work. And I'll go ahead and just talk about it right now, but it's specifically Frankie, Usopp, and maybe Brooke. Brooke, yeah, it's those three that do pretty much nothing. The entire time they're in Wano. Especially Usopp. I don't remember him doing anything. Like, nothing. He did nothing. And Frankie was just kind of there. Robin at least had her own fight, which was really cool, by the way. I like that fight a lot. But, yeah. And Chopper did actually have something to do in this arc, but not like in previous ones. So, around this time of the series was going on, it was all about the Straw Hats. Not exactly, it's Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, of course, that have the most to do. They each have their own fight. So Luffy gets Kaido, of course, and then Zoro and Sanji get Kaido's lead performers, King and Queen. So yeah, the other Straw Hats, well, it's just Usopp and Frankie mostly that had pretty much nothing to do. I feel like it would have been really, really cool to see Usopp and Frankie take down Big Mom. But I feel like that would have been unrealistic. I'm still happy with what ended up happening. Kid and Law taking down Big Mom. Because that was a super cool fight. I'm excited to go over that one. But yeah, here, there's not much to talk about. Just Luffy gets poisoned, I think. And then... yeah, and then they're starting off the rebellion and stuff. They're getting ready, and then Big Mom and Kaido form an alliance. And then there's that huge storm of Conqueror's Haki. And then Zoro, he's pretty much told that he has to return Shisui back to Wano because it's like a national treasure. But he gets a brand new sword. We'll see that right now, I think. And then there's this backstory between that guy and Kawamatsu. So yeah, there's 94. Making good time, I think. 95, I don't think much happens here either. I think here, oh, there it is, where Zoro gets Oden's sword. And it's just practically draining his life force. He has to learn to control it. It has like a mind of its own. Oh, and then Buggy's return. Let me talk about Buggy first. Or, no, they're just talking about the, whatchamacallit, the warlords, that the warlord system was abolished. Because, yeah, I guess in the Navy's view, it is really dangerous having all these super powerful players, basically working with the Navy, with the promise that they get to do their pirating, right? And their bounties get frozen. So then here they're just showing the bounties and stuff. And then here I think, oh, this is the backstory, Oden's backstory. it was really interesting to see how powerful he was and seeing all these people and everything like so many years ago. So I like the backstory. I think each arc has its own backstory, right? And then Odin, he cuts that huge boar in half. So each arc has its own its own backstory. I feel like Wano's backstory arc was probably the best in the entire series. So it's just Odin gathering these misfits, and then they're just following him around, and eventually becomes daimyo of Wano. And then he clashes with Whitebeard. He joins their crew for a little bit, and then Roger asks Whitebeard if he can borrow him. So this is a part of the backstory that really drew me in, and I can imagine it was the same for a lot of people, because it's Roger, it's Gold D. Roger, it's the Pirate King, and we pretty much only seen him in the very first opening, and that was it, So his backstory arc was really interesting. Seeing all the parallels and stuff between Roger and Luffy, and all the places that he joined, or all the places that that he went to, just like Luffy. It's a cool page spread. And then there's that clash between Roger and Whitebeard. They're so powerful at the Conqueror's Hockey's doing all the work. Oh, what's this? I think those are the actors and stuff. It looks kind of cool. Oh, and oh man, I love this scene where they finally get to the greatest treasure at the end of the new world, right? And obviously they haven't revealed what it is yet. It's the One Piece. They're gonna get that at the end of the series, but it's something that makes Roger laugh. Right. So Odin reports in his logbook, we learn the entire truth of this world, what the 100-year void is, with the people of DR, the ancient weapons, and the past Wano was open to the world. And in the face of that vast treasure, which was very real indeed, Roger just laughed. And so did we, until tears sprang to our eyes. Oh, man. This is peak One Piece, man. And then Roger decides to call it Laugh Tale. That's such a good scene. And then Roger gets some sort of whatchamacallit, a terminal disease, right? And at first it's like, how could the Pirate King get captured, right? And you don't really think about it until you realize that he let himself get captured, right? He turned himself in because that was it. And it was the end of his journey. He had nothing else to do. That was it. That was the end of his adventure. There was no point. And then Odin goes after Orochi for attacking his family. And of course, Orochi makes a promise to Odin and then breaks it. And then there's that fight between Odin and Kaido. Oh, and that scar that Kaido has is from Odin. Paradise Totsuka. That's crazy, man. And this fight was really crazy in the whatchamacallit, in the anime. And then he's sentenced to boiling. Odin wouldn't be Odin if it wasn't boiled. So that those are Odin's last final words. So this guy, he's boiling in actual oil, and he has to do that for an hour. That's crazy. Right here, it should be here somewhere. I like the words in the anime better. So here it says, "I am Odin, and I was born to boil." But in the anime, it's Odin wouldn't be Odin if it wasn't boiled. So I like those words a lot. And then Toki's last words, her prophecy, basically. I wonder what these are. These is just they just look like sketches. So then it's just the Akazaya 9's final stand. Oh, and then Denjo's hatred turns his hair blue for some reason. Not exactly sure how. And I think I passed it already. Roger's execution. Oh, and here's that reveal that the traitor was Kandro this entire time. That he plays the part of like a play actor or something. And he's just been playing a part for years and years and years. I'm not exactly sure how many years. It might have been close to 30, maybe even 40 years. I did have this spoiled for me, so I was expecting it, unfortunately. But like this entire time, Kandro's been drawing things with his left hand, which is why they look like crap. But yeah, that was like the first hint that Kandro was the traitor. And then the Luffy, Law, and Kid finally show up. So yeah, that was volume 96, part 2 of Wano, or this is officially part 7 of Wano, but you know, second episode of me going over Wano. So yeah, that was part 22 of my One Piece overview series. I'm having a lot of fun going over this manga, but I'll be honest, I'm getting a little tired of it. I want to do some other stuff. But yeah, that was the video. Question of the day: what is your favorite Wano redesign for the Straw Hats? I think mine might have to be Usopp, because Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji's redesigns are cool, but they're practically just color swaps. That's about it. But yeah, next video. I still haven't gotten my poster, unfortunately, even though I said it was gonna get here yesterday. But hopefully, by tomorrow I'll have it. It's probably just running late. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.